everyone, my name is Erika and this is Erika's Everything. If you guys are new here, my name is Erika. I post videos on pretty much anything that I want right now. And yeah, it's usually lifestyle, beauty, self-improvement, fashion, and also fitness, I think. So yeah, it's a little bit of everything, and if you guys found me, it would really mean a lot to me if you guys checked out some of my other stuff. Okay, so we are in my bathroom, and you know what that means. It means that I am doing a makeup look, and I even did my hair for the occasion. I think it looks really cute, and I'm really not one to do my hair, so this is a real treat for you guys. So I feel like I'm someone who kind of grew up watching Selena Gomez because I watched her when she was on Wizards of Waverly Place. I even watched like the movie Wizards of Waverly Place growing up on Disney Channel, and then I feel like I've seen her progress into music a lot more, and I just feel like I've always kind of just like followed her growing up. I just wanted to try out her makeup look that she did on Vogue. So here we go. Dang, in this video, she is absolutely gorgeous. She is so stunning, like, oh my goodness. The first 3 steps that she does before she puts any makeup on, it seems, is she does wash her face, moisturize, and sunscreen. So I did all of that, so here we are to begin with. Okay, so yeah, she went in with her Rare Beauty foundation, and I don't have Rare Beauty foundation, so I'm gonna just go in with my Wet n Wild one. Okay, and then she just does dots on her face, and then she just goes in with a sponge. So I'm gonna do that too. Okay, so my beauty blender is wet and damp, so now I'm just gonna go in and set this in. Alright, so I'm so excited that she uses concealer next because in my last video when I did Rihanna's makeup look, I didn't have concealer, and she actually inspired me to go out and purchase one. So here I have the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Woo! So yeah, I'm someone where I really don't want to like have a lot of makeup products. I'm actually in the process of trying to I'm really trying this year to see what ones I use, and then at the end of this year I want to do like a declutter. So stay tuned for that video, which is gonna come out later on this year. If I was younger and I was on TikTok, because I'm actually not really active on TikTok, I would be very concerned for my wallet because of the fact that I know there's so much stuff to buy on there, and like, you know, everyone's trying to show you like all their Amazon purchases and like their Shein hauls and then all their beauty products. So I feel like my wallet would be suffering. Yeah. Okay, so she just did 1, 2, 3, and then she did 1, 2. Ah! That wasn't supposed to be there, but I guess I'll leave it there. Okay, and then I think she did 1, 2. So the trick with concealer that I've recently found out is that a little goes a long way. So that's why I'm just doing like little tiny dots, because I'm like, oh, I'm nervous. Okay, so now I'm just gonna blend it in. So I'm just gonna go in with my beauty blender to blend this all out. Oh my goodness, I don't know if you guys see it, but like it really did brighten up my under eye. So next she goes in with her blush, and she uses liquid blush. I don't have liquid blush, so I'm just gonna do, you guys already know, my tried and true Anastasia Beverly Hills one. And she's going in with like a bright red. I don't really have a red. Oh, you know what, actually? You know what? She's going in with a liquid blush, and I don't have a liquid blush, but what I do have is a lipstick. And this one I think is kind of close to the color of her blush. Maybe not, because she used like a more reddish blush, but here, I'm going in with this Tarte Lacy just to do kind of the same thing she did. So She did like 2 dots each cheek, and she puts it kind of high. So yeah, so she did a little bit of that. Okay. This is kind of fun because I don't think I've ever done this trick before, and I know it's a thing, but I've just always done my regular blushes that are just powders. So this will be really interesting to see if I actually like this, and I think I'm just gonna blend it with my finger. She used a beauty blender, but I don't want to get mine to have blush on it. And let's see if I like the way this looks. Let's see. It's really interesting because I think in the video she's talking about how it's kind of ironic because she is part of being a mental health advocate, and yet here she is with a makeup brand where it's kind of trying to like where makeup is kind of more associated with trying to like cover up your face or make it something it's not. And here she is kind of telling us where it's like, oh, she's kind of thinking where it is kind of ironic, but she also understands where she's like, oh, makeup is also something that can be used for beauty and also be used to make you feel more confident. And that also has a part with the mental health aspect. So I really think it's really cool that she kind of does recognize the fact that it's just kind of like, oh, makeup could be used to like hide something, but it could also be used to just kind of enhance certain features. And it doesn't always have to mean that you use makeup because you don't like the way you look, or you use makeup to hide insecurities. It could also be used for empowerment. And I think that's really cool, is what she was saying in the video. And I also think that it's really cool that her makeup brand also does kind of reflect that whole mental health advocacy, because of the fact that her products are named after a lot of very awesome positive affirmations and awesome positive emotions. So it's kind of cool because when you do pick up her products, you know that you're getting like a boost of confidence and just a boost of like serotonin, I guess. And she does take the time to name her products to make sure that all of them do have a positive message. So like one of her blushes that she used in the video was called Joy, and I thought that was really cool. Oh my god, so the next product she goes in with is the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. And oh my god, we got a match. Okay, so she does more of like a sweeping motion with a bigger brush. So I'll try to do that with what I have. So here we go. She puts it on her forehead too. So she just kind of sweeps it across her whole face pretty much. Like that. She does under the chin and around it, and she did mention that she did kind of like a 3 motion. Oh. So I'll also be doing a more like 3 motion too. Boom. Uh-oh, okay, so we're using eyeshadow now. And eyeshadow, I guess, is just always something where it's like a hit or miss for me, where, I don't know, I feel like it's a lot more work for a smaller payoff. But when it does pay off though, it's very eye-catching. Okay, so she's going in with a nudish color. So she just kind of does like a little V right here on her eyelid. So I'm gonna do the same, so. All right, so just do the same thing on the other eye now. All right, so far I've just used this to do the base eyeshadow over here. And then I'm doing this umber, which is like the shiny one. And then I'm just putting that all over my lid. Okay, so I'm actually really happy with how my eyes are turning out. It's pretty much just like a brown eyeshadow and then just putting like a little like shimmer on it. Then she's gonna do eyeliner. And I don't know about that. Okay, so she just does a cat eye. Okay, I'm gonna come back once I do that, so I'll be back. Okay, so I did my eyeliner all on my own today, and this is how it turned out. And I think it looks okay. Usually if I do eyeliner, I'll put tape so that I know I'm getting a straight line. This one I just freehanded it, so hopefully it does look kind of even. Okay, so now she's doing highlighter. I've just noticed that she didn't put any bronzer on her nose. Oh my god! So I'm feeling like my nose is like much more fatter and like softer than it usually is because it's usually like all like cut and like more pointier. But yeah, she didn't put any on her nose. She just put highlighter there. So now we have like more rounder noses because we didn't give it definition with the bronzer. Okay, she's going back in with her concealer and she put a little bit more dots. So she did 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And like that. And then she blended this out again. I may not necessarily understand that step all too much, but it definitely did give a nice clean slate. But you can still see the highlighter underneath, so I think it actually didn't really take away anything from the look as I thought it would, because I was like, oh, concealer, you usually think of it as concealing stuff. So I was like, oh, we already put highlighter on top, but the highlighter is still there, I think. Okay, she put a little bit of powder where her concealer was. And then she put a little bit on her nose area. Oh my god, maybe that was a little much. And then she put a little bit on her forehead. Okay, so then she does lashes, so I'm gonna do mine off camera. Yeah, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I did my lashes off camera, and then I also realized that she did her brows. I don't know when she did her brows, she snuck it in there. But yeah, she did her brows, and I think she just kind of feathered them out, and then they also were a little darker than when she started out. So that's what I did here. And then she goes in with a red lipstick. Okay, so me and red lipstick, we have a complicated relationship. I have one. And the reason why I only have one is because red lipstick is not something that I gravitate towards every day. I'm definitely more of a nude lip kind of girl. So red lipstick is definitely something that kind of ventures myself out of my comfort zone, but I do have one just in case I ever do need one. And it looks like I do need one for this video. So she just follows the natural shape of her lips. She doesn't overline, she doesn't do a lip liner or anything, she just goes straight in with it. And that is scaring me because I really do like the way this looks right now. So I just put on a little bit of lip gloss just to make sure that it's easier to take off at the end, just because I know red lipstick definitely does stain your lips. I'm kind of nervous, so here we go. Whew. Dang, something about red lipstick, whenever it's on me, I'm always like, wow, it is amazing and I love wearing it, but it's just kind of a hassle to deal with. I feel like I have to be like super careful when I'm wearing red lipstick, and I think that's the part that like scares me from it a lot of the times, is because I know like I have to be extra careful. I think I would wear it a lot more often if I knew that my lips weren't gonna get stained after it. That's the part that I'm like, oh, I'd rather not. All right, so last step she does is she goes in with a facial mist or like a setting spray. So here I have this deep hydration facial mist. I don't really know if facial mists work or like setting sprays work. Okay, whew. Dang, she left it on such a super sweet note. Like she was saying how everyone's special, and she's met like a bunch of people, and she's saying how like she wishes that they could see how she sees them. And I feel like that is something that we all struggle with, is the fact that we never really see how cool we are until like we meet someone and they think that we're cool. And I just feel like you should tell people the things you love about them and the things that you find very cool about them and unique about them. Okay, you guys, so that's pretty much the end of the video. This is me recreating Selena Gomez's Vogue makeup look. And that's kind of it for today. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!